poor boy struggling through life meets a small child and his wise grandfather. The child, with his innocence, teaches him valuable lessons, while the grandfather, with his wisdom and kindness, transforms his perspective on life. This is a heartwarming story of love, sacrifice, and hope that touches the soul. Story: The Light of a Prayer. The cold night wind whistled through the narrow alleyways, rustling the torn banners hanging from old brick buildings. The dim glow of streetlights barely illuminated the worn-out pavement, where Ahmed, an 18-year-old boy, sat outside a tiny shop, polishing shoes. His hands were stained black from the polish, but his eyes still held a flicker of hope for a better tomorrow. Life had been unkind to him. Orphaned at a young age, he had no choice but to fend for himself. Every day, from dawn till dusk, he polished shoes, earning just enough to survive. At night, he would find shelter in the courtyard of the mosque, lying on the cold floor, staring at the sky, wondering if life would ever change. Tonight was no different. As the shops closed and the streets emptied, Ahmed packed up his things. Just as he was about to leave, a soft, innocent voice stopped him. "Brother, can you fix my grandfather's shoes?" Ahmed turned to see a small boy, around 6 or 7 years old, holding a worn-out pair of shoes in his tiny hands. The soles were nearly torn apart, and the leather was cracked. The boy's big, pleading eyes held a sincerity that melted Ahmed's heart. "Son, these shoes are too old. You should get a new pair," Ahmed said gently. The boy smiled and shook his head. "Grandfather says we shouldn't throw things away. We should fix them just like we should fix broken hearts." Ahmed was taken aback. Such deep words from such a young child. He smiled and took the shoes, beginning to repair them carefully. "What's your name?" Ahmed asked as he worked. "Ali," the boy replied cheerfully. "And where is your grandfather?" "He's in the mosque, praying. He always prays for people. He says prayers make the heart clean." Ahmed paused for a moment. He had often slept in the mosque, but he had never thought about praying. "What does your grandfather pray for?" he asked. Ali's innocent reply sent a shiver down Ahmed's spine. "He prays, 'Oh Allah, bless my grandson with happiness and ease the struggles of every Ahmed in the world.'" Ahmed's hands froze. His eyes welled up. A man he had never met was praying for him? "Come on, I'll walk you back," Ahmed said, handing the repaired shoes to Ali. Ali clapped happily and ran towards the mosque, with Ahmed following behind. Inside the mosque, an elderly man with a white beard sat on a prayer mat. His frail body spoke of years of hardship, but his eyes held a peaceful glow. This was Baba Rahmat, Ali's grandfather. "Grandfather, look, Ahmed fixed your shoes," Ali said excitedly.